Hello and welcome everyone to another Slay the Spire stream. Soji here, and today we're going to be streaming. We're going to be playing the Silent. And yeah, last time we pretty easily beat the run with the Ironclad. Now moving on to the Silent. So let's get right into it. Let's see. Talk to the whale. See what we get, and then have a look at the packs before we take any of the whale bonuses. We're fighting the slime boss at the end. That is nice to know. Just gonna set up my stream manager like that. Let's have a look here. Not too many elites, so we can fight max of 3 elites. So that's either this route here with these 2 elites, with this route over here. I always prefer the ones that has more options, so if we end up somewhere over here, then we could choose to go here and then choose to avoid the elite, or just go to the shop and go to the elite afterwards. The Silent has some good defensive options, so maybe finding something offensive might be nice. I'm not a big fan of putting a curse in my deck. If this would be choosing a rare card, I think that would be a different thing. But right here, I don't. The Ring of the Snake is actually a really good relic, so I don't want to exchange that boss relic. Maybe just 100 gold, and I go either to this store or this store, depending on what we find in these early floors. Choosing a card to obtain is like, you know. I think I would rather go to the store and have more options. Okay, Jawworm, not too great of an enemy to fight on floor 1. Very, very strong enemy. But like I said, the Silent has some great defensive options, and that's usually what this fight checks, is how good is your defense in compared to this scaling damage. So next turn, because this enemy attacks now without buffing itself, without shielding itself next turn, I know that it won't. It will buff itself next turn again. So I just have to defend here, wait out this attack, and now it's gonna buff. I am not correct about that. I didn't think it could do that. Let's see. Like I said, we do need some damage, so either Predator or Deadly Poison. It's a Slime Boss Act. Really good cards, all of them. I think Poison here is good. Going for full damage is not too bad either. And drawing more cards is always nice as well, but I think Poison damage is just so powerful against Lagavulin especially. But I think this is a more all-around good card. Predator Strike, just deal some damage, and now we have lots and lots of options. And next turn we should be able to kill with a few strikes, or a Predator and a strike. Perfect. Piercing Whale here, very solid defensive option. I don't like adding defense to my deck too much early on. Ooh, that's really good. Okay. That's a really good relic, Warp Tongues. It just upgrades your cards while the fight is going on. So yeah, very, very strong relic right there. Can we kill this? This is 9. How much HP? 18? This is 9, 15, 18. We can. Let's kill that. And then just get rid of the Piercing Whale because it exhausts. I just played it because of that. Double defend and a strike, and next turn we kill with a strike. Or yeah, we do kill. So sometimes what you can do is just wait another turn. Like if this enemy was buffing, then I could just wait another turn with a Pain in my hand and just not play it and save myself 1 HP. But in this case, because the enemy attacks, that was no longer an option. Noxious Fumes or some scaling damage, and then I'm gonna rip. I think we're already strong enough to take on an elite. Are we? I think we are. Especially because we can go to the shop, remove the pain. Oh. Membership card for some discounts. So we can go membership card. What do we have left then? Something like 80-ish. So this is 32 or 37. So then we can also take the well-laid plans. I think so. This we need to do for sure, and then if we can take the well-laid plans, we do. And maybe a backflip. Nah, I think we're good here. I think we need more damage anyway. The well-laid plans is really good against sentries, so that's why I took it. And perfect. I think I'm just gonna take one here and try to take this one down in the back. I'm choosing this one to take down because this one is 39 HP and this one 38, so this one is a little bit easier to take down. It doesn't really matter too much, but it may matter, so we're definitely using a block pot this turn. Just to not take too much damage, and we want to use these potions anyway. So that is something that I do, not, I would say badly, but I can improve on, is to use potions when fights are actually tough. I would love to play this well-laid plans. Maybe I am actually. This well-laid plans, strike, and then just keep the predator for next turn to play on this guy. Or just strike this guy to death. We're taking some damage here, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let's weaken him. Player 1 of our upgraded defense. And here you can really see the power of the warp tongues. Like, so many of my cards are upgraded already. And I'm just gonna keep the survivor here. I mean, it shouldn't really matter too much, I think. But I think it's still the right call. So this guy is dead, so we can just focus on the other one now. Noxious Fumes in this fight is also really, really good. So here we can just full block with one card. We should have probably discarded one of the other cards, but I don't think it should matter. Nah. Centennial Puzzle and Entropic Brew, very good. Not really sure about any of these cards. So we don't discard too much yet, so I don't think I want any of these yet. I would like to find some poison cards. Not really going to the shop, even though we have the membership card. I would like to find some gold first. Ooh, that's also a tough fight. Play the defend, and then fumes. I think playing fumes here is better than the one strike, the one upgraded strike. Because we can do something like that, and we can just get rid of it. Well-laid plans, keep the defend. Predator into upgraded defend. Keep one of the other defense. No, there's a pretty defensive hand coming up, so I'm gonna keep my strike. Okay, it didn't matter at all. I'm gonna play one of the unupgraded defense and then this strike. I'm still gonna just play defensively. I mean, I don't mind if fights take a little bit longer. We have fumes scaling, so we should just be able to breeze through these fights. I think we could have, yeah, we could have definitely killed here. Doesn't really matter. Taking no damage from me is a top priority, and making the fights take a little bit longer, I really don't care about. Yeah, I don't like any of these. Maybe the backstab, but also not that great here. Yeah, maybe the backstab. With the Ring of Snakes, we have so much card draw early on that we can allow ourselves to take the backstab there. I would like to upgrade this or the fumes or the well-laid plans. I think for the upcoming fights, upgrading the Predator is going to be nice, especially when we fight Gremlin Knob. For the other fights, I think the other cards are better. Okay, Frozen Egg is amazing. There's some really, really good powers in that the Silent can have. I don't like that. There's no shop afterwards, so I'm not going to take this. So against this fight, that's specifically why I upgraded the Predator. And gonna play the Noxious Fumes here just to get some scaling damage going. Okay, that's a great draw. Just gonna go full on strikes. Next turn we may have to defend a little bit. Or if we find a Predator, then we may be able to kill the... I think we do actually, yeah. 26 and 3 poison damage, so that works. Maybe we would have been better to play a strike after all instead of the Noxious Fumes. It would have done more damage overall. I think it still was a good option there to play Noxious, because we didn't know how long that fight would take. I'm thinking about dash here. Attacking and defending is always a nice option, so I'm going to take it. Do we upgrade or do we go question marks afterwards? I do like the question marks here. We do have some good upgrades there. Let's see, what are we up against? Slime, eh? Noxious Fumes upgrade is really good against Slime. Upgrading dash is decent. Nah, I think I'm gonna stick with the question marks here. That is not what I wanted to find, but sure, I'll take it. Let's take this fight. Neutralize, Piercing Will. Just wanted to get rid of the artifact charges. And now we can just play this. That. So a Predator will kill this now, which is really nice. And we didn't find it, but we found triple strike, which also works. So the Mercury Hourglass here is just absolutely wrecking this enemy. And like I said, attacking and defending at the same time is absolutely invaluable against this enemy. Keeping the Predator here. Yeah, there's still lots of strikes, so I just need one more strike in my hand to actually be able to kill this enemy, and I did find it. Here I'm going to take the defend instead, just because I know that there's not going to be that many good cards coming that can effectively kill this, but we still managed. Very good. Bag of Prep is very, very good here. Wow, that's a really good relic. Together with the Ring of Snakes, now I'm really glad that I took the backstab to really get my early game damage going. Another question mark. We can. Really good upgrades, at least the one. So Well-Laid Plans was one that I was gonna upgrade anyway, and I think with my potions I can actually just upgrade Fumes here. Stab, Fumes, Strike, Neutralize. I don't think I do need them actually. So the enemy splits at 70. That's a really bad turn. Wow, that's such a bad turn. Wow, that's such a bad turn. So maybe we just full block this turn. Splits at 70, this is 13, 13 plus 5, 18. So it doesn't split yet, but it would split the turn afterwards. And now I just block. So this is 8 Maybe we'll keep this for after the split, actually, now I think about it. I'm just going to take a little bit extra damage here. And now I'm just going to go full out on attack. Because I know that this enemy will split next turn. So we're going to do that, and that. I should have played the upgraded strikes instead of the unupgraded one. Again, a mistake on my end. Let's see what we get out of this. I'm gonna kick this guy's ass. And next turn, these guys are dead. Or this one is dead because of Mercury Arrow. Oh no, this one is dead actually to the poison damage. And this one dies now as well. Cool. So we did take some damage, but at least we didn't use any of the potions. 1,000 cuts may not be too bad here. I don't think it's very good, but what about the melees? Or the alchemize? So if we take 1,000 cuts, then we can take shivs as well, which would be decent. I already have the poison thing going though. Just haven't found anything else to go along with the poison. I do want to find a story in the next act because I have the membership card. And if we take 1,000 cuts, then we would also want something to go along with that energy-wise. So an energy relic would be nice. Maybe even a snack eye, but the backstab really doesn't work with the snack eye. Let's take 1,000 cuts. Add some more damage to my deck. That's not great. I think we can get away with Velvet Choker here. But it's really not that great. We do have a lot of expensive cards in our deck. So taking an energy relic here would be really good. Calling Bell. Yeah, I don't know. Hovering Kite is just not something that we can effectively proc every single turn. Like the only card that discards right now is Survivor. So I think it's going to be a choker. Let's just see how that goes. Okay. Okay, so there's one route that can take on 4 elites. I don't know how good we are at elite fights though. We're definitely not good against the Book of Stabbing. The only good cards against that is the Piercing Whale and the Fumes. Slavers were decent at actually with the 1,000 cuts and the other one as well. So we are actually not too bad against those enemies. Maybe we should go this route over here after all then. But like I said, I do want to take a shop, so I was more thinking along the lines of something like that, and then we just take on these 2 elites at the end. So do a 3 elite act. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Good. And we already played 6 cards. Yeah, I'm not really sure about the choker. I think it's still better than the kite or the bell there, but yeah, it's not a great relic in my opinion. I don't think we need the fumes here, to be honest. Dash. There's almost 4 blocks. That's so nice. And then just get rid of its plated armor there. Okay. Next turn we should be able to kill. Yep. There we go. Yeah, we should really be using these. Maneuver. Not really. So dagger throw would have been nice with a kite, but yeah, not really something that we need to use here. Piercing will absolutely amazing against these enemies, and I'm just gonna throw one of them to the ground, get some more damage on them. So 1000 Cuts just decimates these enemies. And we didn't find it. That's fine. I didn't want to find it anyway. Take this guy out. And then we just take 1 damage here, which also blocks proc Centennial Puzzle, which is not too bad. But yeah, not too great either. So next turn we should be able to kill this anyway, or at least put it fall down. Make it fall down. None of these. Maybe prepared. Not too great though. Not too big a fan of prepared. Again, we should be using these potions, but the fights are just not that difficult. So the fact that Frozen Egg makes every power upgrade makes it really tempting to take one of these, or even a Caltrops, which is not too great. Which enemy are fighting? The Champ. I think every single one of these cards we can play whenever we want. So Mayhem might not actually be too bad here. If we play this, it's fine. If we play that, it's fine. That. Yeah, I think we take it. Horncleat, also a really good relic. I think card remove is a must here. So it's either Horncleat or card remove. Yeah, I think card remove is just too good here to pass up on. Removing a strike is just so good here. And as for the rest, I'm not really sure. I don't want anything. Nothing here looks too good to me, really. So let's just take these question marks. We're definitely going to fight this. We're very good at AoE fights with... No, this is a fight where we can actually use some potions. We're actually very good against AoE fights. So killing this should not be difficult at all. Good. Gonna keep the piercing wail because we still have 2 enemies to face. So playing this will reduce their damage significantly. So we still take a little bit of damage, but it's very much reduced here already. I think we get weakened from this guy, yeah. 16, that kills that one. How much HP do you have left? Play that and play that. And then next turn we kill. I think there should be more than enough, yeah, it is. Strike, strike, perfect. Calculated Gamble, very good card. Makes us draw the cards that we want, which is very good. Transformer card, definitely going to be the strike into another backstab. Not too happy about that, but it's definitely passable. Upgrade either dash or calculated gamble, maybe even the neutralize here. I don't think neutralize is too bad. The only elite that we're very bad against is the Book of Stabbing, and the neutralize makes that fight a lot easier. So I think I might just take that. Okay, so it's slavers. Man, we again didn't get what's it called early, 1,000 cuts, which would have been amazing, or noxious fumes for that matter. But I think we should be able to take care of this, no problem. And that takes care of the one. And I think I'm just gonna full block here. I don't think I need to play well-laid plans there. Second time the Velvet Choker has procced, so also that is not too big of a threat for us. Man, Piercing Will is such a good card. Let's play Mayhem here. We only take 3 damage, which is nice because Centennial Puzzle procs. And next turn, the top card of our deck gets played. Let's see what gets played. What was that? Oh, it's a wound. Okay, that's fine. I think again we can just play this fight slow. I could play Calculated Gamble here, but I think next turn our hand is actually going to be pretty decent, so I'm just going to hold off on that. Calculated Gamble doesn't really work with Velvet Choker. That is a little bit of an anti-synergy there, but yeah, I think it's still a really good card to take. And here I'm just going to play cards because of 1,000 cuts. Another wound. Fumes. And a defend. Keep that one. Now we're no longer weakened, so this fight should be a lot easier. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Happy Flower, very, very good relic. I really like having extra energy to spend. It doesn't really work with Velvet Joker because we can't spend that much energy sometimes, but very good relic nonetheless. I think upgrading Calculated Gamble here would be nice. Maybe even Dash. Yeah, I don't need any of these. Yeah, I think Calculated Gamble here. Just to get to my good cards. And it also works well with 1,000 cuts. So 1,000 cuts, Velvet Choker, obviously not the greatest combo. Maybe that is something that I should have considered as well. I didn't consider it at the time. But 1,000 cuts and Velvet Choker, obviously not the greatest combo. Because with this one, you want to play as many cards as possible. And with Velvet Choker, you really don't. So yeah, not the greatest synergy there. I think also good relics still. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down this path. I think we can take on our leads pretty easily here. Yeah, sure. More gold means more gold to spend with our membership card, which is not too bad. I think I might just play the liquid bronze here. Play the well-laid plants to keep the piercing well for the right turn. And here I'm just gonna full block. Good. Play that. I think this is already the piercing will turn. Next turn we have the neutralize. Just to not take damage here. Next turn we also have ink bottle, which is nice. And we get an extra energy. Perfect. I do like the neutralize hit there. Fumes is good. One more defend will do. So this defend and then that. Don't really want to play the calculated gamble. I think we should, like one of these. We're going to draw this hand, and one of these 3 gets upgraded. So this one and this one. So the likelihood of us having an upgraded defend next turn is really high, and also we can keep these. The liquid bronze should deal enough damage to it so that we shouldn't have to worry about defending too much. Yeah, I think I'll just full block here. Again, full blocking against this enemy is pretty much all you have to do in this on this difficulty level. On higher difficulty levels, you have to do a lot more. Dagger spray. We don't really need AoE. Backflip, anti-synergy with choker, so not really going for that. I think we have a lot of anti-synergy going on with choker. Actually, Mayhem is bad with choker. 1000 cuts, calculated gamble, like pretty much all of the cards that we added to our deck. Well, after we added the choker. Well, only this one we added before the choker, so yeah, not the greatest. Not the greatest deck I've ever made. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get to my 1000 cuts as soon as possible. I think that will really help us with getting through these enemies. I'm gonna keep that, gonna keep that. Man, Mercury Hourglass and 1000 cuts, that's an insane combo. And this will full block, so we can just play this one. This will full block next turn, if we actually need it. That one, and that one. Good. I'm gonna not take the Infinite Blades here, even though it's good with choker, or even though it's good with 1000 cuts, just because of the choker. I would rather take a Piercing Wail and become a little bit more defensive. I think we have enough offense going on currently that we don't need to take that and win the run. Cuts. Backstab, backstab. Dash. Neutralize. Perfect. Plants. I think this works. And this full blocks. Cool. Easy fight. Defense now actually also damage the enemy, so playing defense there actually makes sense. And GG. Very good. Ink bottle on 9. Very nice. Not taking the acrobatics. Again, not a great choice with the choker. Upgrading dash here. Fumes is really good against this. Oh shit! I should have played 1000 cuts before. Mayhem is good. I'm just gonna keep this for next turn. I think next turn is not gonna be too great anyway. It's just gonna be defense. Loads of defense. Gonna play calculated gamble. Taking one here is fine. It's not too great, but it's whatever. So this enemy buffs itself when it gets to half HP, so 210 HP, so I need to be careful about that and how I approach that. That is something that we can't really influence with Mayhem, so yeah, something that we have to keep in mind. Gonna keep 2 good block cards. So we also have potions still to help us out, so... Oh. Yeah, that is not nice, but it's alright. Do we go for it this turn, or do we just leave it like this? He is buffing now. I think we let the poison tick for one more turn and just not do anything here. Next turn we'll also have Happy Flower. Let's take Dash Neutralize to have 2 good offensive cards to play with, and now we actually just go for it. We're already almost already full blocking. It's unfortunate that we have to... So I'm keeping the defensive cards in my deck so that when I draw more cards, there's less likelihood of me drawing more defensive cards. So I'm gonna play Predator. Strike, strike. And I'm also gonna play the calculated gamble here just to be able to draw Neutralize and really make sure that our, what's it called? 1000 Cuts gets the most value. And Warp Tongues just keeps on upgrading my cards. Absolute, so good. Right here, I really want to draw Neutralize, which I did draw, and then I didn't draw. Piercing Wail to take down his offense. And I'm just going to full block. Letter Opener also proc there. Also some more AoE that we have at our disposal. Just going to keep these 2. Should be alright. So I definitely want a little bit more poison in my deck. Having poison cards in your deck definitely makes life a little bit easier. Let's just play some defense. Good. Keep these 2. And next turn we just kill. Good. Easy peasy. And Venom is a poison card. So this can definitely add up some poison. We do need a little bit more offense to make this work. It does work with 1000 Cuts. I think I just want Black Star here. Cage might be decent. Get rid of a strike and a defend, or maybe in the double strike here. I don't think we need it. I think we have enough energy, especially with the Happy Flower and the Choker that we have. So that I think we can just go elite hunting with the Black Star and just really rack up some relics here. So I do want to take the route that has the most elites on it, which seems to be somewhat here. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, I think we've already found our route. It also has an early shop, which I really like. And then a shop later on as well. Is there anything else? No, I didn't think so. I really just want to go elite hunting. Red Mask, so good. Okay. Man, such a good start. Yeah, I mean, these fights don't really... these guys don't really stand a chance against this deck. I want to wait until my Happy Flower is on 2, I think. So I don't think I'm going to play anything here. I do have... Yeah, I have enough damage cards in my... And I want to kill with just one attack. Which I can do. That's unfortunate. I didn't think about. Can I? Yeah, I think I can end my turn and have Mercury Hourglass kill it, but then my Happy Flower won't be on the right number. I would rather have my Happy Flower on the right number than my Ink Bottle. I don't really care about my Ink Bottle that much. Yeah, no. Let's see, footwork is really good, upgraded footwork. Gremlin Horn is nice, but again, it doesn't really work with Choker. This does work really, really well. Pen Nip is nice, card remove is also really good. So I'm definitely going to take this. Card Switch Exhaust will instead discard 50% of the time. Do we have cards that exhaust and that we want to keep? We have piercing wails, but we also have backstabs, and the backstabs I really want to be gone afterwards. I don't want to... Well, they're sort of better strikes, right? I really don't care about this. I do care about that. But yeah, this strike needs to go. Anything else I want? The card draw would be nice. There's another store coming up as well. Maybe I'll just save my money for that. Dodge and roll is actually not too bad here because of the footwork that we have now. Because it gives us block now and the next turn is again. So, I mean, for 25, I'll just take this. We go this way, yep. Yes, let's fight this. I think we easily have enough damage to do this. So this is a fight that scales, so the enemies get stronger over time. Let's just see. Well-laid plants. I really dislike fumes in this deck so far. It's not something that we can play easily. And it also doesn't do too much damage since we don't have any other poison synergies. So I may end up removing that soon as well. Okay. Let's keep these two. Still full blocking. I need to kill this as soon as possible. Not a big fan of this turn. So I'm gonna drink the liquid memories right here. I'm gonna play the dash, I think. We have 3 more cards that we can play. If I play the upgraded strike, I can kill this. So I'm just gonna calculate a gamble this. And kill this. We didn't get the Gremlin Horn. Otherwise I would have been able to play Mayhem here as well, which would have been nice. But in this case, I'll just keep my 2 defensive cards. Play that. And play all of that. Ah shit, I didn't think about the burns. We take 2 damage here. Not too bad. But unnecessary. And Predator with Pennip actually kills here. Pennip, a very good card. Or a very good relic. Let's go. One of these should be even easier than the previous one. And Venom, that. Piercing Will, get that out of our deck. I would have liked to keep the dash there, but it's fine. I think we kill anyway. Let's just Piercing Wail. So yeah, more attacks would also be really nice now that I think about it. We can't really proc our poison. So that is something, maybe a poison stab. I mean, it's a really late poison stab, but I think it's not even too bad here. Tactician is also not too bad. Because of the calculated gamble. We can just play calculated gamble to get more energy. But then again, we don't need more energy because of Joker. I think I'm just going to take the poison stab here just to get more poison damage going for us. That. Good. Yeah, let's play the dodge and roll for 4 block next turn. That's a lot of damage. I don't really want to play the neutralize here, but I think I have to. Because weakening this is So good right here. So we take not 18 damage, but we take 28 because of the constricted, the debuff you see at the bottom there. At the end of our turn, we take 10 damage. So that is something we need to keep in mind. So we need to overblock. And that pretty much every single turn. Defend, and then a calculated gamble to find more defensive cards. That's 8. Yeah, this is better. Take 1 here. Not too bad. And kill. Perfect. Catalysts. Okay, now we really need to be leaning into poison. It's a catalyst plus. I mean, it's a really, really good card. Giant head. That's not too bad. So in this fight, you always want to be playing your skills and your powers first, and then start attacking, because this guy has a debuff on it that says whenever you play a card, Giant Head receives 10% more damage from attacks. So attack cards just deal more damage the more cards you play. So right here I want to play well-laid plans, dodge and roll, and then now I'm going to play from my lowest attack card to my highest attack card. So first the poison stab, then the strike, and then the 2 backstabs. So they deal the most amount of damage. I mean, it still was very little damage, just because our attacks are not very good. But still. Predator, and now I actually want to do calculated gamble to find my Venom, and now I'm not going to play the neutralize here because I want to save the Penip charge. So let's start racking up some poison so that we can actually use the catalyst that we put in our deck. Definitely should have played the 1000 cuts first. Mayhem. Yeah, play that card, and then I'm gonna discard this one. Keep these 2. Dodge and roll. Predator, poison stab. Just get some poison damage going. Nope, I wanted to keep this. And next turn, we'll maybe already play the catalyst. Not sure. Definitely playing the weaken here. We have a lot of defend already. Poison, strike, dash. Maybe calculated gamble as well, just to get 2 more damage from our Noxious Fumes. Next turn I'm gonna play the catalyst twice and then some dodge and roll action, I think. So we get 9 more dodge and roll. What's it called now? Catalyst. Oh shit, should have played the poison stab first. This will rack up though. I don't think it matters that much. Yeah, I'm gonna keep both. Why not? Since we have the Penip stacked, I think I'm just gonna defend here and let the poison tick down. So I don't really need to do anything here except to wait for the poison to take this enemy out. And luckily we didn't hit anything important, like any attack with our mayhem. And now I just want to get Ink Bottle to a better number before ending my turn. Yeah, don't want to play that. We also can't because of Velvet Choker. And yeah, this kills now, and we have Penip stacked and Ink Bottle. Toxic Egg, really, really nice. Ooh, After Image is such a good card. We can only play 6 cards a turn though. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, we can only play 6 cards a turn. I don't think this is an After Image angle. Maybe I'll just take another Poison Stab yet. Pwah, that's such a bad card. I really wish I would find more good poison cards. I will take the Wedgestone because Backstabs, I think, are the only attacks left in my deck that are not upgraded. Yeah. Yeah, I think everything else we had upgraded, yeah. Good. Oh, let's just gain some free gold. Let's go. Not too bad. Oof. Definitely wish that we found the our 1000 cuts here. That would have been amazing. But we didn't. Let's kill these guys. Play the dash and then the dodge and roll. I think that's pretty much all we can do in this turn. Not really anything else to do. Yeah, sure. Fumes and Mayhem and Venom defend. I wish I could keep the Piercing Will here, because next turn these guys are gonna attack, and then we would have a much easier time against them. Cuts, Whale into Calculated Gamble. Let's see if we can find another Whale, or this is actually also really good. That one, and I think we should use these at some point, so let's just take both of them, I guess. It's unfortunate that this guy just barely didn't die. Otherwise we would have avoided a lot of damage. Maybe there was a way to kill off this guy. Okay, the Catalyst went onto the Reptomancer, luckily. Not ideal still, but because I wanted to apply some more poison before actually taking him out. Let's keep these two. Let's just play around Letter Opener as well. Playing more skills makes the enemies take a lot more damage. But yeah, I think we're so far in that I think I just want to stack this as much as possible. Yeah, let's just do that actually. And next turn we're gonna take this. We're just gonna play a few skills just to make Ink Bottle go a little bit. Oh shit, we already killed with Mercury Hourglass. Okay, Caliper is not too bad. Tools of the Trade. Reflex. Reflex is not too bad here, and it's upgraded already. So with Reflex and Calculated Gamble, you can definitely get a lot of cards in your hand. And we can also keep that in our hand with Well-Laid Plans to then discard it with either Survivor or Calculated Gamble. This might actually be really good. Let's take it. Let's go up here. Definitely gonna get the Sapphire Key here. Like I said, gonna be fighting the Hard later. The only thing I want to upgrade here is the dodge and roll. We don't have that many upgrades left, so, and the rest is gonna upgrade it slowly by Warp Tongue. So maybe I'll just take the the Ruby Key here, so that we have all the keys ready to be played when we need it. And Venom, Noxious Fumes, that, and now just 3 attacks. Keep these two. Do I want to draw anything? Nah, not really. I don't think I need to keep Catalyst in my hand just yet. I think it's a little bit too early for that. Ew.
I don't like this.
Let's get rid of whale. Let's keep this. We definitely want to get some poison scaling going here. Okay, that's not too bad. Play that, and then play that. I think it's almost time to be playing Catalyst here. I think one more Poison Stab and then we should be good to go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, this is more than enough. Let's get that, and then get these two for next turn. So this guy is now just gonna attack us the entire time. So we can just play lots and lots of defensive cards and actually win that way. I just saw that my pen nib was stacked, so maybe I'll just not play any more attacks and rather just play skills the rest of the turns. I should have played dodge and roll here. That's a mistake. So we also have calipers now. So instead of losing all of the block, we just lose 15. So the 16 we actually keep from last turn. That's unfortunate. We just played an attack, so now we actually have to stack a pen nip all over again. It is what it is. Now I just want to stack ink bottle as much as possible. But yeah, the poison now kills. Vajra, not a great card here. Maybe Calipers of Caltrops. This card is really good against the heart. It's basically like bronze scales and steroids. Instead of dealing 3 thorns, we have 5 thorns. Footwork also really good here because of Calipers. But I think Caltrops is going to be our damage source against the heart. Upgrade, going to be dodge and roll. And here I want to spend a lot of gold. Oh, Gambling Chip is so good. Crippling Cloud is so good. Oh my goodness, we have so many good cards here. Okay, definitely want this. I think it's a remove defend here actually. What other card was there that wasn't very useful? I think defends are just generally not that useful right now. We just have better cards that can do the same, like the dodge and roll. But now with the new footwork, maybe it is a remove strike. I think I may add another poison stab to my deck though. They really have been doing a lot of damage with the Envenom and the Catalyst, and I think that's also how I'm gonna kill the heart in the end, is by playing poison stabs over and over again. Yeah, if I'm buying this, then I'm removing this. That's the idea. This is useless. That is very useful, but I don't use it correctly. So I don't look at my draw pile often enough to make this good. So I would rather not get it. I know that I can spend some more gold in the next shop. You know what? It's a really cheap relic. Let's just take it. Why not? Question mark or hallway fight? I think hallway fight. I think we could use one more card in our deck. So let's just go there. Yeah, let's just get rid of everything here. These two I want to keep because they can kill off the what's it called there. I just want to fight 1000 cuts here as soon as possible. And I did. That is great. Mayhem. Footwork. Neutralize. Good. This one kills itself on my thorns, so I don't have to worry about him as much. There goes the artifact charges, and that means that I can play Noxious Fumes. Unfortunately, no block, so the Orichalcum would have been useful in this case. Hey, Zabani, how's it going, man? You alright? We've made a really neat deck here. Just a nice little deck to pass the time. Next turn we want to kill, but only play. Well, okay, we kill this turn, I guess. More calculated gambles. I don't know. It's not a bad card necessarily, but it doesn't work with Choker down that well. Eviscerate? Nah. It's not too bad either because we have Envenom, with which we can apply poison, but it's not great either. Footwork. We're playing against the Awakened one, so I would rather not take another Footwork. Nice year, man. How's life been treating you? How's do you still have classes? I thought you were finished, right? For the semester. Okay, we found the 1,000 cuts. Don't need any of those. We can use that later as well. Let's play that, and then play lots of small attacks with a defend to top it off. I was finished for a moment. What does that mean? Like you thought you were finished but you weren't, or how do I interpret this?
I kind of want to kill this.
Oh man, letter opener, really good there. I thought this would reduce it more, but I guess I was wrong. Yeah, it's because of the weaken. It doesn't really translate one-on-one. I'm gonna play the footwork here because I can play a few defense. Yeah, very good. Don't want to play too many powers in this. In this fight. Draws only powers. Fuck, I need to get rid of them, eh? Yeah, fuck it. Maybe I should play this at some point here. God damn it. No corresponding because I'm not. Ah, you're just not doing them, right? Yeah, that's a different issue right there. That's a whole other issue right there. What is this? 1836. Okay, take one. That's not too bad. Okay. Okay, so his thing goes down here. I wish I had a what's it called? A piercing whale here. So if you play piercing whale right in this turn, then his strength goes down and doesn't actually start strength with extra strength in his next phase. So that's a neat trick you can do with the Awakened one. Next thing is gonna phase is gonna be difficult though. As I said, do we even live this? Well, we do, but not by a lot. Oof. Let's calculate a gamble. Okay, that was a good predator. Very good. Keep 2. So right here, I think we can start stacking our calipers even. Oh, that is a really, really scary awakened one. Oof. And we only have 3 energy. Are we dead? Maybe not. We have energy pot, eh?
Actually, we can just full block. Well, never mind then.
No, let's just keep that. Okay, no problem, no worries. Why was I even worried for a second? Man, our Thorns is doing a lot of work as well. Get that going. Get that catalyst into reflex. I think I could have killed, or I have killed, I was gonna say. Okay, GG. Good fight. Didn't even need to take a potion. Very nice. Okay, gonna fight the heart here. What do we think, Zambani? How does the deck look? Do we fight? Do we kill the heart? Yes, no, maybe, sometimes? I ain't so sure. Yeah, let's upgrade the survivor. Gonna upgrade some defensive cards. Tactician is nice. Some more well-laid plans. I don't like any of these. We don't discard that much, just with calculated gamble. Let's get these. Maybe another poison stab. Dodge and roll is actually not too bad here. Get rid of a defend. I think that's fine. And take the dodge and roll instead. I don't like any of these, to be honest. Maybe I can discard my flex pot, get some more max HP, and then take the strength pot. I think that might be the play here. Take that, drink that, take that, and then get the dodge and roll. Let's just try that. Riddle with holes would have been alright, I think, with the Envenom, but I think it's also a bit unnecessary.
Kill the heart, then me, a great success.
Okay, we'll try, man. We'll try. Don't really need any of those. I would like to find my... This, please. Good shit. Good start. Let's see. Okay, we have a... what's it called coming up? No! Where's the crippling cloud? No! We have nothing to discard. No!
This sucks.
Yeah, this really sucks. We take a lot of damage here. We play that, we play that. Play that for that. One more card. I think it's a well-planned here, eh? Good. That was a good turn. That was a really good turn. Let's play the Mayhem. Play the Stab. If I turn it this way, then this enemy does less damage. So 12. the 12 damage that it was gonna do is reduced to 9, and that's actually enough block for me. Turning back against this enemy now, because he's attacking me. Okay, that kills that one. And now I would just want to play... I would like to play attacks for pen nip, but if that... Actually, let's just play this now, so I can keep my happy flower on 2. I think that's more valuable than upgrading imp bottle here and making sure that goes to the next... to count over. Toy Ornithopter, not too bad. Lantern, also not too bad. I'll take another dodge and roll. That's a lot of what's it called there? A lot of damage. Or a lot of healing I can do. I was talking about Toy Ornithopter, but I was thinking Lantern. Lantern is really good on the first turn, because we have Gambleship and we can choose what to keep and what not. So I'm keeping the well-lit plants here, for instance. Get rid of that. This, all of that. These two, don't really care about those. I just want to get my powers in play here. And we seem to have done that. Drink that. Drink that. I don't want to go over my max limit here. So I'll keep it like this. Fumes, caltrops, well-laid plant. Ah, shit, I should have played that first, obviously. Keep those. So yeah, we can still keep 2. Make the enemy weak. And block for 6. Gonna keep the piercing well and the dash here, I think. Luckily we already got rid of the void, so we don't have to worry about that later. We take a little bit of damage here, but we can just heal that back up with some regen. Explosive pot. Toy Ornithopter healing here is really, really, really good. And I'm just gonna throw the weak pot out there now for the next... so it's gonna affect the next phase as well. Double footwork into defense, into envenom. I don't care about this damage too much. It's the future damage that I'm worried about. So let's say the damage that it does in like 2 or 3 turns. This we can heal up with our healing pot here. Ash, poison stab, mayhem, well-laid plants, easy peasy. Okay, gonna keep 2 whales. So now if it does the multi-attack, then I can actually do something against it. No! No! Where did they go? It doesn't really matter. Like, as you can see, dodge and roll blocks for 12 already, so that's more than enough. I'm gonna get rid of the reflex here, draw some cards, get some more dodge and roll action going. Just play the defend here. Get rid of that. Okay, we're gonna do a lot of damage to it, to the heart here. That's just because of our thorns. Thorns damage here was absolutely insane. So this already full blocks, and now I can just start applying poison here. Taking 1 is fine. I mean, I think I'm still gonna kill the heart here. Now it's almost time for Catalyst. Perfect. And I think Catalyst should carry us all the way. Right here. Get rid of the slimed. Calculated gamble for a big old damage dash. And another dodge and roll just for good measure. Oh yeah, we can keep 4 now, I forgot about that. And this turn we should be able to kill. And we killed. Perfect. Still gonna defend, because why not? And turn GG. Easy peasy. Hi. Hi, Aylin. How's it going? You're right there? We just killed the heart, so you came at the perfect time. Let's see. Let's see what the score is. Okay, 15-13. Not too bad, not too bad. We did unlock something else, so that's nice. And yeah, some more Shiv cards. So that's the problem that I'm having currently, is that I don't know what I have unlocked and what I don't have unlocked yet. So it's like I sort of know what all of the cards potentially should be, but if I don't have them unlocked, then it's really difficult to anticipate on what I should be expecting and whatnot. But yeah, only 2 more unlocks available, and yeah, next time we're definitely gonna be able to get there. So that is really, really good. Are you also a Slay the Spire fan, Aylin? Okay. So next I'm gonna play the Defect. Just gonna start a new recording here, so we're gonna do some intro stuff for that.